Hi, my name is Meg Harrison. I own BlackWing Farms and we are blackwingfarms.com. I am so excited to be here today. I've got a very special spray to share with you. It's called Magic's Spray. Magic was a dog. And I want to share this with you, but Magic's owner is an inspiration to me. She called me because she adopted this huge boxer. Oh my gosh, maybe even had some mastiff in it, big blocky headed. I'm not, we never do breed specific behavior around here, because I find that the Yorkies, the 4-pound Yorkies, can have the attitude, of a 120-pound angry dog. So, but this inspiration of Magic and his owner is amazing, and I think we find this more often than not. The woman adopted the dog, and and a week later was absolutely in love, but knew we had problems. And so Magic was a very angry dog, and here's what we did. We pieced together, between a fabulous behaviorist in New Jersey, myself and the owner, we pieced together what we think might have been some history of Magic, and it included isolation, thrown in the backyard, chained in the backyard, whatever. It included not that much human contact, and maybe not that much happy human contact. It was a very guarding dog. So, and this dog had been allowed, or had spent so much time in this, what I call red zone anger. He had spent so much time there that it was his default behavior. So we all remember early computers when, oh my gosh, default back to that old font and that old whatever, but it was the default behavior. He couldn't help himself. He was wired that way at this point. Who knows? He could have been born that way. That happens. But here's what it was. He would go into this red zone, and literally you can, if you're safe, but you can see that there are literally, the eyes just, they go red, and they even sometimes have sparks, and it was really called red zone. That's very old school from people who observe animal behavior, but it's very, very valid if we've spent any amount of time. Then there's green and there's blue, which is wonderful, and it's the learning curve and the calming curve, etc. But boy, red zone. So Magic went red, and he went often at people passing by his front window, at people coming to his front door. Now we know, hopefully he was doing his job. He was protecting his person. But here's what happened. He was so in the zone that when the person went to calm him, he redirected, is what we call it, and she ended up getting injured several times. So we wanted to have her safe. We wanted to get Magic help as quickly as possible. So here's what I did. I had a blend called Emergency, which is our souped up drama trauma. If you want to know more about that, again, blackwingfarms.com. There's a great little bar in the middle. As soon as you hit the website, it says shop all products. Ingredients are there, sometimes backstories, what it'll do for you. It's all right there. Well, what I want to do today is to share specifically about Magic. So what happened was, as he would redirect, he didn't mean to. And what we did was we took this Emergency blend, which is, oh my gosh, just beautiful stuff. Flower essences of echinacea, rock rose, star of Bethlehem, yarrow, star tulip, impatiens, cherry plum, and a homeopathic arnica. Yarrow, let me jump into that for a second. Yarrow is, oh gosh, what is it in Latin? Achilles millefolium, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yarrow is for the wounded warrior. Achilles. It's for the wounded hero. It's for the wounded warrior. That was Magic. That was also his owner at that point. So yarrow is so, what can I say? Underrated. How's that? Underrated as a flower essence. Yarrow is absolutely amazing. A lot of us can find it and go ahead and make some of our own right now. Here's what we do. So easy. Take some yarrow tops. They're that beautiful flower. Anyway, take some yarrow tops, float them in distilled water. I say distilled because we call that hungry water. Float it in distilled water in a glass bowl in the sun for 20 minutes. strain, and enjoy. Okay, so that's a flower essence. That's as complicated as it is. And this is the origin of homeopathy. So then we get into succussion and dilution and all these different things with homeopathic remedies that flower essences are they're the primer. They're the primer. What can I say? And we all know if we painted a wall, did you prime it first? Very important, very important. So back to Magic. Here's what happened. We wanted her to stay safe. We wanted Magic to get these remedies. We wanted to get Click out of the red zone. I mean, just a, and you can't do that with an angry dog by going, stop it, or, throwing something at him, whatever. What we did was we added lavender to this blend. And so the woman could stay safe 10 feet away. Oh my gosh, look at this. So this is what I do. When I use an essence, something like this, I spray it in front of me and I bring it into me. And if I've got an animal that I want to help, they can be 5-10 feet away. Remember those olfactory systems? Oh my gosh, for a canine, it's 150,000% better than ours. They don't need much. They just need a drop or two. When I made this sufficient for a dog, nobody could smell it, so nobody wanted it. And I said, okay. So I had to, I think I went 800% above and beyond what we need for an animal. But here's the deal. Stay safe, stay back. Let them take what they want, just like what I did. They will take what they want. So what happened for Magic? He immediately was like, oh, he just came down a notch. I don't know how else to explain it. He just came back into his environment, came back into his body, just enough to go, hey, wait, I think I'm safe. I think I'm okay. I think my woman is okay. She's right here. She's only trying to help me. These people are not attacking the front window. I think I'm okay. So it just gives us that nanosecond of pause of and getting in front of that compulsive behavior, that impulsive behavior, and just gets us out in front of that just for a second. And then the flower essences are able to, okay, let me engage my brain. Let me think my way through this. This is a problem. Human beings, now I can't speak for dogs, but the latest science for human beings is our minds are wired for two things: to find problems and to solve problems. Now, I don't know about anybody else listening, but that is exactly who I am. Somebody asked my husband one time, goes, wow, Meg's really looking at my horse for a long time. And they said, do you think something's wrong? And my husband replied, oh, there's nothing wrong with your horse, but Meg will find something. So again, I don't know if it's ego driven, to find problems and to solve them. That's how we're wired. That's why I do what I do. Everybody who has shared any animal story with me is my inspiration for that remedy, the next one. Thank you so much for being here. I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Bye.
You've been listening to Animals Inside Out, brought to you by BlackWing Farms. If you know anyone who could benefit from today's episode, please consider sharing it. Also, if you want to learn more about BlackWing Farms and the incredible natural remedies for mental, physical, and emotional needs of animals, go to blackwingfarms.com and enter Animals Inside Out for 10% off your next purchase. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts, and we'll see you in the next episode.